Hello, Mr. Sonny John. How are ye on this fine Thursday evening?
No, governor. It's not funny. I'm not
It's
laughing.
not funny.
I've got school. Oh,
If your head of dick should be your uncle, but you don't, so she's not.
but she don't, so she's not.
Cheers, Governor.
Cheers. What are you sipping on? Miller
Miller's
Lite?
duh.
I switched it up today, dude. So for everyone listening, before we got on this fine evening,
Ooh, they're good.
I was
too.
at my grandparents' house eating dinner, and then I was going to Walmart to get dog food, and I was going to grab some beer for when we record, and forgot my wallet at my grandparents' house, so I had to drive all the way back there and all the way back to Walmart. But then I got to Walmart and I was looking at beer, and I'm a Bud Light guy. I probably drank fucking 8 of them the other night playing Fortnite. But I was like, I'm switching it up. I'm going a little classy, and I've got this hazy little thing IPA by Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, I've had
Ever
those
had it?
before. Yeah.
They're pretty good, dude.
Yeah, they're
good.
not bad.
Clay loves them. He drinks them all the time. So I was like, he inspired me. And yeah, I got a nice little 6-pack of those. I got a few Bud Lights left.
Yeah, I got just Miller's on deck. I got a bunch of these Brooklyn Brewery IPAs. Got a couple other random beers, but I'm sipping on Miller, dog.
Yeah, come on, dude. That's fucking your middle name is Miller Lite.
Plus, you think I'm gonna fucking leave my house to get beer when I could just stay here and not leave my house and have Miller Lite?
No shot. No
No,
fucking shot.
dude, I don't leave my house. That's not something I do.
They should
I
should
stay
create a
inside and I
service.
scroll on Twitter like a little fucking gremlin.
You are a Twitter gremlin. They should create a service like not like DoorDash. What's that meal service where they send you like ingredients to cook?
Hello Fresh.
HelloFresh. They should do
Yeah,
that.
like
but
something
for
like that.
beer.
And just have it
So
be
you
like
can-
different beers.
Yeah, just send me like
They
package
have
of, like-
those. There's an app that I have. I think it's called Tap Hour. There's another one called. There's a couple of them.
Is it tapped, untapped?
No, I think that's the one where you enter beers that
Rate
you
the
had.
beers, right?
I think it's called Taviar or something like that. Like TAVIAR. I want
Oh,
to
it's
say that's the name.
TAVOUR. I've used that
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
I get notifications all the time. They get like these new crazy craft beers in, and you can order them through there. But I don't think it's like a subscription based. But I'm sure they have it because they have like whiskey subscription boxes and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody's doing craft beer subscription boxes.
My brother used that app once, and he got a peanut butter and jelly beer,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Dude, I was really like hesitant at first, but it was actually really fucking bomb."
Yeah.
Speaking of, he actually just got a new puppy.
Just got a
today.
dog. Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
you
gonna bring
saw
that
it?
up. I saw that on his story.
Yeah, fucking little golden doodle.
She's cute.
Yeah, her name's JoJo.
Jojo. I love
Yeah,
it.
JoJo.
Like
I was,
Embiid.
yeah. Well, he named her after
Joel
JoJo's
Embiid.
Bizarre Adventure. Imagine if he just straight up named her Joel Embiid. Oh, she's so cute. What's her name? Joel Embiid, big man of the Philadelphia 76ers. But he was like a few weeks ago, he had a few names picked out, and he has a fish named Tuchel, like Chelsea's coach.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dude, like I'm stuck between JoJo or Chelsea. And I was like, oh, dude, Chelsea is a great name for
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
golden doodle puppy, but he went with JoJo.
Yeah, I think they're both good.
And those little like Lammy toys that my mom buys our dogs all the time?
Yes.
You know how Kyla has like 15 of them?
Yeah.
Well, he sent me a picture of JoJo today, and I was like, dude, you got to go out and get her a Lammy. And he sent me a picture of one. It's like an Easter one, this little lamb, and it has like Easter bunny ears on it. He goes, dude, mom already sent me one. I was like, bro, you've had this dog for 8 hours. How the fuck do you already have one? She's on top of the
He was like, how quickly can I get a helicopter to fucking airdrop one?
Yeah, dude. She sends us one for like each holiday. Like Kyla gets the last one she got, I think, was for Halloween. And it was like this little like lamb that had like a little jack-o'-lantern basket like holding in between its legs, and it had little bat ears.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
She probably just sees them and she's like, I'm gonna get these for the dogs.
Yeah, all the time. I think that's the thing she misses about Bella the most, is not being able to buy her lambs now.
Oh, I gotta go spoil somebody else. Dude, my mom's already talking about getting new Doges.
Really?
Yeah. She wants to get like a little guy that she can just put in a thing and bring it on the plane with her. Because that's what Alyssa does. My cousin Alyssa, that her husband lives in Hawaii on like they live on the Navy base there. She
Yeah,
just puts her dog, she has a dachshund. So she just puts him in a little fucking thing and brings
like
him
a
on the
little
plane
purse
with her.
thing.
Yeah, like a
That's
cat
funny.
carrier kind of.
That's funny.
And he
I
just rides with them. And my mom's
I
like, that's
don't.
what I want to do. So she can just travel and not have to worry about dropping the dog off to somebody or getting a
That's kind of
sitter.
nice, dude. That's like the one thing that sucks about having a big dog is you always have to find someone to watch them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Like I don't have anything against little dogs. I don't like hate little dogs, but to me, a dog is just like a retriever, a lab, or even like I don't know, just like a bigger, heavier set dog. I don't know why. I just like
Yeah. The little guys
that's
are
just my
annoying.
shit. Some of them are, yeah. But dude, the only
I
cool
think most
little
of them
dog I've
are.
ever met, most 85 to 90% of them are very annoying. But
Yeah.
Toby was the coolest fucking little dog.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was a fucking rare fucking commodity, dude. Like I've never met a cool little dog like that
And
before.
he was so close to being annoying, but he wasn't. He kept it in checking
Yeah.
up. Cause I lived there. I
Yeah.
lived with Trevor for a little bit, and like he would come out in the morning and he would just like jumping all over you, like getting on your face, like licking on you. And like there were times when I would show up to his place and like Toby would like get all excited, like be jumping on
Yeah.
me and stuff. And like that's fine. But then he chills out,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is
That's
fine.
why
Honestly, that's how Benjamin is too. I take that back for talking shit on Toby.
yeah, but Benjamin's like not a little dog.
Nah,
He's a skinny dog, but he's not
yeah,
little.
nah. But like he
Um
gets like real excited when the people show up. He gets super excited and then he's chilling.
Yeah. That's why I'm hoping Boone kind of like levels out a little bit when he gets a little older because when people show up at the house, dude, he just gets so excited. Like you'll
Yeah,
sit on the couch and he'll like run, like sprint at you, like jump on the couch and like jump in your lap and lay over until you start like rubbing his belly. And it's like, it's cute, but it gets old after a while.
yeah. Especially if somebody's not a dog person.
Right. Like not everyone wants to fucking smother you, Boone. Relax.
Exactly. I will though. So come on, you little rascal.
Yeah, I do it every time. Dude, it's so funny because like I wrestle the shit out of him like all the time. Like I get him going just because I love him and just I love wrestling with him because he's a fun little just like wrestle dog. And he bites the shit out of me, but like it's my fault. It's always my fault. Like 90% of the time, it's my fault. Sometimes he'll just like bite me. Like if we're sleeping in bed and he's laying at the foot of the bed and you like move your feet, he'll like growl and bite you because he's like a dickhead sometimes. But other than that, dude, it's just like me wrestling with him and he's just like, like bite me back. And he'll just like cut up my hands and stuff. And we were out at the bar the other night and Maggie's friend was like, dude, what happened to your hands? It's like fucking Boone, dude. And Maggie was like, dude, it's your fault. You wrestle with him like all the time. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's all my fault. I get him going, dude. Like I can't
That's
help
fine,
myself.
as you should.
I know. He loves it.
Yeah, Lex got scratched up by Ben the other day, but she's like, whatever, like, we were playing.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's fine. I don't mind it when we're playing. It's just it's the times when there were one time, dude, we were laying in bed in the morning
Yeah,
and he walked up and stood on my chest and I was like I just woken up so I was like Boone get the fuck off me and I went to push him and he went and like snapped at my face and bit my lip. Like he didn't bite me, he just like his teeth hit my lip into my teeth and my
yeah,
teeth like busted open my whole lip, dude, and my lip was just so swollen for 2 days. No,
nice.
that pissed me off. I was like, you motherfucker, like I just opened my eyes.
Yeah, I would have been pissed too.
Yeah,
I still got
I
fucking
didn't.
crusties in them bitches. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for dogs. Like it's not
Yeah,
dog
dude.
time.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him for the rest of the morning. I gave him the silent treatment.
As you should.
Maggie, she called me the other day and he's been like, so he's pretty much like fully potty trained now, but he'll have like an accident every now and then. Like if he just like goes, like sometimes, dude, he has the fastest digestive system of any fucking animal I've ever met. Like he'll eat a meal and then 20 minutes later he has to poop, right?
Benjamin's
So
like that
sometimes
too.
it's wild, dude. Kyla can go all day and just have to poop like once or twice. I
Nah,
mean, it makes sense because she's big, but
Ben like he doesn't eat a lot, and then when he does eat, he's like 20 minutes later, he's like, all right, I gotta go out.
yeah, dude, it's wild. So like Boone's like I guess the other day, he ate like we got him like these treats that are like this big at one of the dog stores in downtown, and he ate a full one and ended up pooping like on the floor in the house. And Maggie found out and she started like yelling at him like how you're supposed to, and he like knew he was in trouble. So like he went behind the couch and like hid, and then Maggie like sat down for a few minutes, and then like I guess 20 minutes went by, and she was like, "Where the fuck is Boone?" So they started looking for Boone, couldn't find him. She walks upstairs, goes in her room, and he's like hiding in his cage, like head down, like knowing he's in trouble. And I was like, dude, at least he knows. Like, at least he's like, all right, I did wrong. Like, I'll go fucking sit in my cage. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know.
But he's a fucking scoundrel, man. I
Um,
love that dog so much, but he's just he's so high energy.
he is crazy high energy. Benjamin is too. I just ignore him, then he whines. I just neglect my children.
Yep.
That's what I said. But it's cool.
See it, figure it out.
He doesn't mind too much.
Yeah.
He gets excited still when I come home, when I go away. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's funny because we have we have the fucking angel and the devil on our shoulders, dude. We got Kyla and Boone. Kyla's
Facts.
the fucking doesn't do anything, like doesn't fucking the most she
No.
does to bother you is like she'll get excited and wag her tail and like be like
Her tail knocks fucking things off the
Everything
coffee
over.
table. That's
Yeah.
it. That's literally
That's it.
Kyla's only flaw is her tail, which like you dogs can't even control their tail. And that's
Right,
Kyla's
right.
only flaw.
right.
And her farts,
Yeah.
bro, they fucking stink,
yeah,
bro.
dude. Those
Kyla
farts
farts
are
are
wild.
terrible.
Dude,
So
she
that-
cropped
no
it-
clear
she
room.
cropped us the easily, dude. She'll clear the whole fucking apartment complex.
Facts.
It's fucking wild. The other night, actually last night, we had a thunderstorm, I guess.
Yeah,
I
we
fell
did
asleep.
too.
I fell asleep at probably like midnight, 1 o'clock, and like 2.5 hours later, she was in her bed. She usually will start on my bed, like when we go to sleep, and then sometime in the middle of the night, she'll just for some reason get off and like lay in her bed. So I guess she did that, and then at like 3 o'clock in the morning, a huge clap of thunder woke my ass up, and I like opened my eyes and I was like looking around, and I noticed Kyla wasn't on my bed, and then I looked down to the side of my bed where her bed isn't, and she was just standing there, dude. Her ears were like all the way pushed back and she was just shaking. I was like, oh my God. I was like, come on, Kyla. So she like jumped up on my bed and then literally just stood on my chest, like shaking for like 5 minutes. And I
Oh
was just
my
holding-
God.
I was just holding her, dude. I was like, it's all right. I know it was loud. She's such a big baby, dude. It's so funny.
Dude, Ben's the same way. We had a storm last night and Lex was up with him like all night.
Just because he was
Not
like,
me.
scared.
Fuck that dog, dude. I got
Yeah,
sleep.
so
I got Z's to get in, dog.
Yeah, dude. I can't be lacking on my Z's, bro.
I got Z's to get in, but Lex was up with him all night 'cause she's a good mother.
It's funny. Fucking dude, dogs. We don't deserve dogs, man.
Nah, they're tight.
They are tight.
Today it was raining. Ben, he doesn't like to be outside when it's raining, but I had to let him out, and so I let him out. I'm taking a shit, and I'm like actively taking a shit, and he's like barking to come in, and I'm like, you're gonna have to wait, dude. Like I'm in the middle
touching
of
cotton
something
right
here.
now.
I'm in the middle of something, and then he starts barking, and then I can hear the rain hitting the roof, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then he starts like whining, like almost yelping, like crying for help, and I'm like, dude, you're just getting wet. Like that's all that you're just getting wet.
You're not gonna melt, bro.
Yeah, it's
alright?
not. You're fine, dude.
We were saying this like a few weekends ago when we were out. We went to a brewery and we took all the dogs there, like all of our friends. Dude, our friend group got so lucky with our dogs, bro. Like we all have amazing dogs.
Yeah, but I mean, that's because we're all amazing people. Duh.
That's true, but it's not like we had our dogs from a puppy and like we're able to really raise them from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
could have gotten like sometimes people definitely get stuck with a dog that's just like you can't do
Fucked.
anything about it. You know what I mean? Like they're just fucked. But we all got pretty good dogs, dude, and we all got them like around the same time too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
I miss Lloyd.
Oh, dude, Kevin sent me a fucking Snapchat of Lloyd the other day, and I was just like, I fucking miss that goofball.
Yeah. I miss both of those goofballs.
Yeah, and Haley's dog. What was his name? Milo.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked
was
Milo.
cool,
He was a
too.
homie.
Yeah. We all had fucking great
He was
animals,
he was a
yeah.
scaredy ass dog too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Did she get him from the same shelter?
I don't know where she got him.
Yeah.
Ashley got her dog. No. No, she didn't
Willow?
get her dog there.
Willa?
Yeah, she didn't get him there. She got him from
Well,
somebody that said that he was full breed pit and he's not, or she was
He's
full breed pit and
definitely
she's
not.
not.
Yeah,
Nah.
100% not.
Yeah, when Kat got Gunner off of Craigslist, she had to like drive to North Myrtle, meet some dude, like some sketchy dude, and for Gunner, and she said she was told that he was a purebred golden, and he was not.
Nah, nah, he doesn't even look like a golden.
No, no. He's a cute
Man,
boy though.
he is a cute boy. I remember when he got big fast. Him and
Yeah, he did.
Jess's Gunner.
Yeah.
He was full grown within like fucking 2 months, dude.
Honestly, they both look similar.
Yeah.
Um,
Cat's Gunner was a little darker and more like Scooby Doo looking, and
yeah,
Jess's Gunner is more
yellow and
like just
dull.
like yellow and bigger,
I feel
like
like
just big body.
yeah, big body is a good way to put it. I feel like Cat's Gunner was like shinier, like it glistened.
Yeah. Yeah, and his Cat's Gunner's fur is like a little bit longer, and like
Yeah,
I guess that's where the golden comes in on him, because
yeah.
Jess's Gunner isn't golden at all.
Nah. He was probably like a golden shepherd mix. That's like what he feels like.
Yeah, like the epitome of Scooby Doo, bro.
So yeah, he literally looked like Scooby. Or no, not Scooby, the other one. Scrappy.
Oh, Scrappy. Yeah, bigger Scrappy.
Bigger Scrappy. So yeah, if you're listening, you want to get this visual in your head. It's bigger Scrappy.
Mm-hmm. It's a Scooby size Scrappy.
Yo, are you excited for baseball, dude?
I'm excited for, dude. I've watched every pitch of spring training. All right, yes, I'm excited for baseball. I was actually, dude. So today, I'm sitting here working on. I had so we have this account at work called Fed Results, and I actually did one for Deloitte today. We have this account called Fed Results, and it's one of our partners where they come to Caresoft and they just want 3 posts a week for each of their socials. So like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And I'll type up content, send it over to my publisher. She'll revise it, send it back to me, and then I'll have to schedule it on Hootsuite. And I'm sitting here fucking typing away, fucking not even realizing, like, just lost in my work. And I looked down at the clock and it was like 12:57. And I was like, oh, the Yanks have a game at 1:05 today. So I peeped the lineup. There was like one fucking starter. I think it was like Anthony Rizzo was the only starter that was playing. But I was like, dude, this is lit. So I fucking put it up on my TV right here, turned my TV. I had my 2 monitors just working, had my laptop in front of me, had the fucking game on. I got a bowl from Chipotle, bro. And I was sitting here, I was just like, dude, baseball just makes life so much better, bro. Like, I'm just like such a happier person when I'm like just like engulfed in like baseball season. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously like the Yankees, but just like even like on Twitter, just following like everything going down. And I joined a bunch of not Twitter spaces, but like, how they have those like communities you can join on Twitter now.
Nah.
Oh, it's like a space where you can go in. So like I joined a Yankees community that's run by or started by the Barstool Yankees guys. So it's like a community that everyone joins, and there's a topic, like all the tweets were like about the Yankees and like current events, like whatever the Yankees is going on. And you can send tweets in there that won't show up on your main feed, but will show up in the community hub. So like sitting here watching the game and they're playing the Tigers, and it was on the Tigers broadcast. And dude, these fucking broadcasters were putting my ass to sleep, bro. I was like, dude, the Yes Network spoils the shit out of Yankees fans because they have like, dude, their broadcast game is just on another level, bro.
I feel the same way about the Phillies, dude. I feel like the Phillies dudes are always entertaining. Some of the some of the color commentators, I think like get annoying. Like John Kruk's on there, and I think he annoys me sometimes. But I really like T-Mac, Tom McCarthy. Mm-hmm. And he's like the play-by-play guy, and he does most of the Phillies games, not all of them, but he does most of them. And I always think they have a good show. And like when they have home games, like they're always doing stuff like in the ballpark and shit like that.
Right. And dude, like so today, the Tigers announcers, there was a play. I think it was like a Miguel Andujar home run or whatever, and it was the first run scored of the game in the 5th inning. And Miguel Andujar got a hold of this fucking fastball, like fucking letter high, bro. So it was like, dude, it was letter high and like 96, and he just fucking turned on it and smoked it over the left field wall. And he crushed his ball, and the announcer was just like, drive deep left by Andujar, and that'll leave the ballpark. Yankees score first. And I was like, dude, like this is the reason people think baseball's boring, because you don't fucking
because your announcers are boring.
Right, bro. And
I say the same fucking thing about soccer. I've been saying that forever. Soccer, like if you watch a soccer game, the announcers sometimes they just don't say anything. or they're super
Yeah, but
boring.
that's different. That's different though, because there's something happening at all times. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess hockey's the same way, and hockey is crazy
If you
entertaining.
announced a soccer game the way you announced a hockey game, like every pass, and like I've tried to do it and it's impossible. And you have to like learn like where you can skip passes, you know what I mean?
Right.
And like if you're announcing the whole thing, it's like that would be so much more entertaining to listen to, and people would be way more engaged than if it's just kind of like on in the background chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing with soccer is though, like when it's a big game and like goals are scored, like the fucking announcers go nuts, dude.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
if you have the right guy and like it's an entertaining game, it's very entertaining to listen to these guys. But baseball's just different, dude. Like the Yes Network guys, Michael Kay, who's been doing it since I was born. Dude, he'll even like the other day I was watching a game and Joey Gallo made like a nice diving play in left field. And it wasn't like the craziest catch I've ever seen, but it was like entertaining enough. And he was like the ball came off the bat and he was like, what did he say? He's like, this ball is ripped to left field. And then Joey Gallo like made the play. And he's just like screaming. He's like, oh, Joey Gallo, what a play. Like, what a nice play. That's why he's a Gold Glover left fielder, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, dude, like you get people hyped about what's going on in the game. And a lot of people in MLB don't, bro. Like if you're watching like a fucking Cubs Pirates game, these people are half dead, bro. They're just sitting here talking like, well, yeah, so this happened and here's the 1-2 ball outside. And so, yeah, no. It's just like, bro, nobody wants to listen to that. Like fucking act like you want to be there.
You should start color casting for the Yanks.
I was thinking about it, dude, but I can't like see, I'm not like a big play-by-play guy. Like I could do like color commentary where I'm like, you know, talking about what's going on or like why it's the pitcher's setting up the way he's setting up against certain hitters. And I could analyze like aspects of the game, but I'm not good at like.
So you're telling me that you want to do Yankees games together?
Yeah, if you want to do play-by-play.
All right.
That'd be fun.
I could be interested in that.
So dude, I don't know if you saw, but got a quick flex on the pod real quick. John Boy tweeted at me last night. We had a quick interaction on Twitter where so they have this podcast called Laughs from the Past, and it's about like just historical stories, and they kind of just like make it funny because they're funny.
Like
and
Drunk History?
Yeah, kind of like that, but they're not drunk. They're usually like off a gummy or something. Like they're big gummy guys. But they had this one episode about this guy his name was Mo Berg, and he was an old baseball player from the 1920s who played in this church league. And he was just like a douchebag of the 20s. You know what I mean? Like he's not like a gym bro of today, obviously, but he was just like a douche version of the 20s where he had like a synonym, like his nickname was Runt Wolf. And he was like 7 years old when he called himself that, right? So like in the episode, they were just like clowning him or whatever. So Laughs from the Past, or someone tweeted at John Boy a jersey with like a bunch of Laughs from the Past. Yeah, and Runt Wolf was on the back. So I replied with this meme that I made like forever ago when I listened to the episode like years ago, of John Boy just holding up a piece of paper and it says "fuck Runt Wolf," and he replied to me and he was like, "I got to be honest, I don't even remember what Runt Wolf is." So like I replied to him and I was like, I'm pretty sure he's like a player from the 20s. Runt Wolf was his nickname or whatever. Or I just said he was a player from the 20s, had some crazy like connections with the war and some crazy spy stories. And then John Boy's brother, Lucas, replied to me and he was like, it's Mo Berg's nickname. And I was like, oh shit, like fucking Mo Berg. Like I forgot that whole crazy like story or whatever. And then he sent a clip of like the actual episode where they're talking about Runt Wolf, and the clip was just John Boy was like, dude, Mo Berg would be like calling out like the plays or like saying like communicating in the infield in Latin, and then he would just switch up because he spoke different language, and then he would just switch up languages like in the middle of it. He was like, that's just like something somebody would do who you don't like that's a very unlikable person to think. And then Jake was just like, well yeah, but like Didi speaks different languages and we loved him. And then he was like, and then John Boy said that about like how he used to like switch up languages or whatever. And then instantly Jake was just like, yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I'm with you. But they just got, so what my original thing I wanted to say is they just partnered with Yes Network.
Yeah.
bunch of cool shit. Like they're going to be on the app, I guess, after every Yankees game that Yes Network broadcasts. After the post game, they're going to be playing like best of Talking Yanks, which is fucking, dude. It's wild to me because I dead ass, like, I shit you not, I followed John Boy when he had less than 5,000 Twitter followers, just because he would tweet under each Yankees after the game of Yankees games, the Yankees would tweet out the final score, and he would reply with a video like a minute or so of like his recap and his thoughts on the game. So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool insight. So I just followed him, and then he started the podcast with Jake, and this was back in like 2017, the year we lost to the Astros in the ALCS. When we lived on Quail, that was like the year I followed him, and to see like that and like follow it for 5 or 6 years and turn into like this whole like giant fucking company, dude. Like it's basically a fucking mini Barstool. It's just been like really cool to watch. So like every time they get like an accolade like that, I'm always tweeting at them. I'm like, yo, dude, like congrats. This is fucking sick. Like I've been following you guys from the beginning. It's been really cool to like watch you guys grow. And I've dived into all of your like different content outside of baseball. Like they have a John Boy and Jake radio show that's just really funny. They do like blitzball tournaments, and I'm just like, it's really cool to watch, dude. So I'm in his ear now. And I actually messaged him in 2019 when I went to London, because they were going to cover like the London series for the Yankees Red Sox. And I was like, hey man, like going to London for the Yankees Red Sox series. If you want anything, any sort of coverage, if you're not going, like holler at me. I'll be glad to get you some clips or like, just do some fun shit. And he was like, yeah, I don't think we have tickets right now. I'm not sure if we're going, but would definitely be interested in getting some coverage out there. And then like it never happened. Like I just went on family vacation and stuff, but it's been really cool, dude, that he actually like interacts with his community and just like it has like
and he was saying that too. I saw there was like a clip of him like on Yes Network. They were all sitting in these like high top chairs, like fucking 25 feet away from each other. It was weird.
Yeah. Like it was Jack Curry, John Boy, Jake, and then Bob Lorenz, like all just like super far
so far, dude. Like further than the dudes on the fucking NBA Tonight on TNT, and they sit far as fuck from each other. And yeah, that's what he was saying. He was like, dude, just like seeing like the people that have been following me like for a while that are still with me, like have like all of them like reach out and like congratulate me on Twitter and stuff, blah blah blah. Like those are the ones that like mean the most to me, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's really cool to see, man. They're just like,
dude.
They were the first. Go ahead.
There's this dude that does Birds games, and he doesn't do breakdowns like John Boy does. He does breakdowns like of film, and like really like he breaks down like, film really well. In depth.
Yeah.
And
is his name E-Rock? Is that E-Rock?
No. It's I think it's like Thomas Peterson. I think I want to say or something like that. I'll send you his shit. But E-Rock, he used to run Fourth and John. But he doesn't do Fourth and John anymore. I'm not really sure what the deal there is. He's just like a big Birds fan now, but E-Rock used to like run Fourth and John.
Yeah, I've seen him on Twitter all over.
Yeah. He's just like a big dude in like Eagles Twitter. Because obviously he ran like the biggest podcast that Eagles Twitter has. But he does like all breakdowns, this Thomas Peterson dude, and they're always nice. So I'm like always retweeting his shit because I'm like, yeah, dude, like if you're gonna put in the work and you're gonna put out like good like analysis and like shit that I enjoy, like I'm gonna retweet you and try to like get you that following. Like I hope one day like he would get the bag in some sort of way. Maybe we'll get him on the show one day.
That would be fucking awesome. That would be cool, dude. There was this, so they used to do, well, they still do it now, but when they started their blitzball, blitzball is like it's like the wiffle ball, but it's like it's like a wiffle ball you can throw like crazy sliders and curveballs with. So when they started it last summer, they started in the back alley in their old office, and they called it Back Alley at Bats. And there was this one episode where there was a dead rat like in the middle of the alley, and Jake was like, he would like put the camera on or whatever, and be like, the dead rat, RIP, whatever. And there's this part where John Boy was up to bat, or John Boy was pitching and Jake was batting, and they were using, this was when the sticky stuff situation was going down in the MLB. So they got like the actual spider tack stuff that they were using to see like how it would be with ball. And he was like putting it on or whatever. And John Boy like secretly was just like to the camera. He was like, Jake's probably looking at my fingers right now. And then it goes to Jake, and he's like in the batter's box, like talking to himself. And he's like talking about like his approach to like the next few pitches. And he's just like, this one's for the dead rat. Like just on two completely different levels. John Boy's like worried about Jake looking at his fingers, and Jake's just like, this is for the dead rat. So fucking funny. But it's cool how they just like make crazy good content out of like the simplest things, dude. It's like very refreshing.
Yeah, it's like, and like it's so easy. It's like so easy for them, I feel like, especially like John Boy's breakdowns, it's just so easy.
Yeah, dude. And he does everything. He doesn't just do baseball. Like
he does, like he pretty much almost only does baseball during baseball season. But then once baseball season ends, he's like, "Oh, I need something." So then he starts doing like all random sport and just like big events. He's like, "Here's a breakdown of like this like big sports event."
He did the one of BYU Coastal where they fucked up Zach Wilson. He did
that. Really?
I tweeted out. I was like, "Damn, this is crazy! Like both my worlds colliding right now." It was really cool.
Yeah, that's funny as shit. One of my boys sent that back into the group chat the other day. I just didn't say anything.
What, the BYU Coastal thing?
Yeah. I don't know how it's still going around, bro.
Hey, man, it's a fucking great exposure for our school. So
yeah, and boys have fun.
Isn't it crazy how like, so Coastal was founded in 1954, right? They've had all this time, and then like our era of being at Coastal is when it blows up. You know what I mean? Like, from when we started at Coastal to like now, we've gotten like so much bigger and like so much more known as a school. And we got to experience that like firsthand. Like, dude, we won a national championship our first year there. Just randomly, dude. Like, it was so random. And it happened to be baseball, which was fucking awesome for me because I fucking love baseball. And I was just like, dude, I remember going to the games with like Alyssa and Shannon and just being like, oh, cool, this is cool. Like being able to go to college baseball games. And we went to like a bunch, dude. That year I went to like almost every home game. And then we just went on a crazy run and won the World Series that year. I was like, what the
casual,
fuck, dude? Very casual. It was sick.
Dude, yeah. That was awesome.
And then last year with our Coastal football, or 2 years ago with our Coastal football team, like pretty much going undefeated and getting
I mean, last year too, we won a bowl game last year.
Yeah, won a bowl game last year.
First bowl game in team history.
Got a bunch of guys like getting drafted into the league. Like, it's fucking awesome to see, man.
Yeah. That Isaiah Likely Bull, the tight end, he's like number
he's like
one
a top 5 tight end, isn't he?
In everyone's board, he's top 5. He's top 3 pretty much in everyone's board.
Yeah.
I see him at the 2 and the 3. That there's this other dude that everybody has at 1. I can't think of his name.
It's gonna be interesting to see who drafts him in
our
Dynasty League.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I got hella quarterbacks or tight ends in our 1 league. I got hella quarterbacks. I'm not going to draft a tight end. I got hella tight ends in our 1 league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just picked up Harrison Bryant.
Not a bad pickup. Fucking Carl in CCU Dynasty sent me a trade for the number 1 pick. He sent me Deshaun Watson for the number 1 pick. And I was like that wouldn't be bad. Kind of want to wait and see like what his suspension's going to be like though.
Probably 6 games.
You think?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. But also, like, I have Russell Wilson, but I don't have a back. Like, my backup is Sam Darnold, dude. So I could get fucked. And I do need a quarterback. Deshaun Watson's not a lot younger, but he's younger than Russ. But I don't know. I've been sitting on it. And he texted me today. He goes, yo, so give me that pick. I haven't responded yet, though.
What pick do you have?
First overall.
Oh, who are you going to pick?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm saying I kind of need a quarterback because I have Russ now. But if I could get Deshaun Watson, like I have Najee Harris and Zeke as my running backs. I have DK Metcalf. My receiving core is pretty good. Like the rest of my team is pretty good. It's just I got fucked by like injuries and matchups last year, and then Russ kind of had an off year. So I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. I don't know what to tell you. It's not how fantasy football works.
Tis true, my friend. Tis fucking true.
And if I was to collude, I wasn't going to do it on a fucking podcast, and I'm going to put out for everybody to listen to.
Oh man,
I got a couple trade offers sitting in my inbox. I've looked at them. I've looked at counters and what I would want. I'm just not ready to pull the trigger on anything because like you don't know, bro. You don't know
You know,
how
it's
shit's
too
gonna
early,
shake
dude.
out. Yeah.
Right. It's too
Like
early.
they're
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Tyreek Hill just got traded to the Dolphins.
Have you been seeing the memes? Did we talk
Oh,
about
dude,
this
they're
last
great.
night?
Nah, we didn't
The
record
memes of
last night.
Tyreek Hill, or when we recorded
Nah,
last.
he wasn't traded yet.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna.
right. That's right.
It would be on our next episode
But the one with fucking the baseball one where it's just like
where
the
he
guy
fucking
fields it,
where he hits the
smokes the
ref.
ump in the side of
Oh,
the
yeah,
head.
the ump. Yeah, I don't know why I call him a fucking ref like a noob. Fucking baseball noob. I don't even know that he's called an ump.
How many points does the ref score in baseball?
You're telling me that the ref called 6 fouls on him?
Imagine if you could call fouls in baseball.
3 fouls, you're out.
Yeah.
I guess they do have fouls. They have foul balls.
Do you know who John Heyman is?
No.
He's like he's a baseball analyst for MLB. Like the like the show or like the TV channel.
Yeah.
And I tweeted out a video the other day of one of his sports takes where they were talking about like, should the check swing rule be fixed or like reanalyzed? And he was trying to say that if you start
I did
a swing,
see this.
that dude, that's just like it baffles my noodle that somebody who has a position of like that much media power in a sport knows so little about the sport and can get on
pretty
national
much you're saying
television.
like if you turn your hips a half a centimeter, that's a strike. That's a swing.
He said if you start to swing, and then the other guy got up. He's like, so if I do this, you're telling me that's a swing? He goes, yeah. And he goes, what? He goes, don't do that. I was like, dude, you've clearly never stepped in the box in any baseball
that's
scenario
ridiculous.
ever,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, bro. That's so asinine.
A check swing is a good, like, usually if you check your swing, it's a good indication of you reading the pitch well, dude, because there's going to be fucking 92-mile-an-hour sliders that start in the zone. You're reading that. By the way, in less than a blink of an eye, it takes a fastball to leave the pitcher's hand to the catcher's glove. So, like, you're taking in this information faster than the blink of an eye, realizing it's in the zone, and then realizing it's going to be leaving the zone and you're not swinging at it. So if you're fucking checking your swing on a slider that's down and away, that's good baseball, dude. That's not you, oh, I was fooled by the pitcher. That's you being able to read a fucking 92-mile-an-hour slider that's down and away. And
right.
He was like,
and if it's not down and away and it's going to be in the zone, you're going to have to swing, and you're not going to be able to start your swing by the time you confirm that it's definitely going to be in the zone.
Right, dude. And he was just like, oh, just don't do that. And I was like, all right, dude, you've never clearly held a baseball bat in your hand before, and you're on the fucking national television baseball fucking TV show talking about,
you got to tell him, Johnny?
What?
You got to make that boy deep throat your whole cock.
Deep throat my whole cock. What's up, bro?
You heard me?
You heard me? Yeah, dude. And like it irks me because his Twitter profile picture, he has over 1 million followers on Twitter, and his Twitter profile picture is a picture of a TV of him, like him on TV. Like someone held their phone up to a TV, took a picture of the side of his face, and he uses. I was like, dude, you are a professional, bro. I wouldn't use that for a LinkedIn photo, and I have like 60 connections on LinkedIn. I ain't got shit on my LinkedIn, and I still wouldn't use that shit. And you're using a fucking picture of a TV screen of the side of your face with all this glare and unprofessional bullshit.
Just get a professional headshot and upload that bitch.
Dude, how hard could that be? You could have someone do it for you.
I guarantee you he's got one.
I guarantee you he's got more than one.
Facts.
And he's just like...
use one from college. I don't give a shit.
Dude, he actually blocked John Boy on Twitter because he's like every time he tweets out like trade rumors, like they're not like half of them don't come true. Like he's not a reliable source at all, but somehow he has his fucking media power. So John Boy like called him out for it one day on Twitter like years ago. And then I guess someone tweeted at Heyman and was about John Boy, and he was like, oh, well, obviously, like I'm gonna block somebody who's rude enough on me on Twitter to me to get blocked, like doesn't have credibility, like he's only just trying to get publicity or whatever. And John Boy was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna call you out when your trade rumors and your tweets are never right. You're not credible. And also it's my job to try and get publicity. Like you and I both have the same job, essentially. We both need to have publicity with what we do. Like it's my job. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to call you out when you're not doing your job. I was just like, dude, it's so fucking annoying, man. It's just like, there's not like one thing in baseball. I mean, I guess like the game, obviously, but like when it comes to like marketing and media with baseball, like everything is wrong. And that's why I love John Boy so much, because he's like the one who's stepped up and is like doing things the right way and trying to push the sport and get it in front of people, the right people's eyes, and show everyone that there's like a good side of baseball, how entertaining it is, and like just the good aspects of the game.
Yeah, there's a few good aspects. One of those good aspects is drinking beer on a nice day. And Lex
Right.
sent me this thing that Barstool's doing with the Mets. I don't know if they're doing it anywhere else, but they're doing it with the Mets. They have a select few games. It's $90 for a ticket, but you get a ticket to the game. You get an $18 like voucher for food, and you get unlimited beer at like the one bar that's like near the section. And they start serving beer an hour before the first pitch
Wow.
until
That's a
they
fucking
close.
steal, dude.
So I'm like, dude, if you drink like a ticket, let's say like a ticket is $50, right? That's like
And that's on
mid
the cheap
range,
side.
right? Like these are probably upper level seats. Like I'm sure they're not like the fucking bees knees. You're not in a suite or anything,
Right.
but like you get to drink $10 beers or more for free.
For free, and you get an $18 voucher for food.
For food. I said, I texted Lex, I was like, I can get 2 orders of chicken tenders.
Yeah, well, it depends where you are. Maybe at City Field, not at Yankee Stadium. You get one
Yeah,
thing
what's
of
that,
chicken
City
tenders,
Field?
it's like
But
$25.
one of the games that they have is the Saturday game, Phillies Mets.
Ooh,
So I'm like, that looks kind of spicy.
yeah, dude, that'd be a nice little day at the ballpark.
Yeah. We'd have to stay somewhere else. Like we can't do unlimited beers and expect to drive home.
Right, right. Man, hey, did you see that girl on Twitter who got a DUI for hitting those two
Yeah.
cops and killing a person?
Yeah.
You saw that shit? Did you
Yeah.
see
Yeah. Yeah.
did you see her actual Twitter profile?
No, not really. Why?
Dude, so I saw this video, like the video of her getting arrested or whatever, just like the news video.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone in the replies of that tweet, like quoted a tweet of her actual account. And the tweet was, cops just pulled me over doing 110 and a 55.
Oh yeah, I
like,
saw that.
yeah,
And it
so
was
I
like
clicked,
literally right before she killed them.
like she got pulled over.
She got
the cops
pulled
have
over.
to leave because like of an emergency. And then she tweeted that, and then she killed those people. And
Yeah.
then so I went on her Twitter profile and was just scrolling. Dude, every single tweet is just like it got worse and worse, dude. Like one of them was like, I'm the best drunk driver there is. One of them was like, oh, this Henny got me feeling crazy, like I'm about to go drive or some shit like that. And it was just like you kept going for like 15, 20 tweets. And like the engagement on them was crazy because I wasn't the only one that did this apparently, but like everyone
Yeah.
was just like, damn, dude, these are like the worstly aged tweets I've ever seen. It was just, it kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Damn.
And I was just like, dude, how fucking stupid do you have to be, man? Like that is
Yeah.
like she deserves to be in jail for the rest of her life. I don't even care how old she is, or everyone makes mistakes. Like that is a level of stupidity where you deserve to be locked away for the rest of your life.
Yeah. She's probably going to be in jail for a while.
But I dude, she'll do like 15 years and get out. I bet you. It's
No, I think she's going to do
ridiculous.
more than that. She killed 2 state troopers.
That's true. And I also read that she's not just getting she's
She's
also not getting
getting
charged with just the 2 murder charges
no, she's
for
getting 3
manslaughter,
murder charges and like vehicular homicide and like
reckless
a couple other
endangerment,
things. Like
driving under
she's
the
getting a
influence.
lot of different charges, and I think the guy was like, I saw this judge was like, just like the 3 like murder charges alone are 9 to 30 years. Like
For each one.
no, I think together it's probably 3 to 10 for murder is probably what they do. So 3 of them would be 9 to 30. But you have like okay, but that's just like a fraction of all of the charges.
Yeah, that's true. It was fucked, dude. I was just like, man, people are so fucking dumb.
Yeah, tough scenes.
Um,
Thanks for
what
killing the
else?
vibes, dude.
Yeah, sorry to bring everyone
Oh,
down.
dude, yeah, I gotta put the people on because I started doing something and it's fucking amazing. I started doing so she bought golden Oreos and she bought Chips Ahoy Chewy. And I'm telling you, bro, You take the fucking golden Oreo apart, like you break it in half, right? And
Yeah.
then you put the Chips Ahoy Chewy inside the golden Oreo. Like, I was just baked doing this shit, but it was amazing. And like you can't use a regular Chips Ahoy because it's crunchy, like you know what I mean? But it's
Right.
perfect. I mean, maybe a regular Oreo or maybe like a mint Oreo, but like, dude, it was fucking bomb. I can't stop doing it, except I have to now because I'm out of cookies.
Do you keep the cream in it or do you
Yeah,
break it apart, lick the cream, and then put
nah,
it?
leave the
Okay.
cream. I don't.
Okay. Always leave the cream.
Yeah, leave the cream and then it's fucking delicious, dude.
That sounds like a high guy supreme, dude.
It is, and it's fucking awesome, bro. It's way better than eating a golden Oreo and eating a Chips Ahoy Chewy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of golden Oreos to begin with, but that sounds bomb.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not either, but it was fire, and I think you should try it.
I might have to. Maybe I'll try it this weekend.
I think you should go get yourself some.
We're playing golf Saturday morning, so we'll have to report about that on our next pod. It's been a while since I played. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks.
I might go play tomorrow. We'll see. I haven't looked at tea times yet.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hopefully the weather's nice. It's supposed to be a nice Saturday, but that could fucking change in a matter of 8 hours.
Yeah, I think Friday is gonna be the only nice day here this weekend, so I'm gonna try to get out.
Might as well get out there.
Year, I don't know where I'm gonna
Year.
go. We'll see. I
Fuck it, come on down.
nah. I was on a call with my manager and the first year on my client, and he was like, "Yeah, we could probably like hop off early tomorrow, blah blah blah," because like my client's filing in the morning, and so then I ping him and I message him on Skype, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, like," I was like, "How early you think you're gonna be hopping off tomorrow?" And he was like, "I don't know, like if you have somewhere to be, like feel free." I was like, "No, no, no, I got nowhere to be. Like I just want to book a tea time." But like I don't want to book a tea time too early. That's the thing. He was like, all right, we should be like 1:30, 2 o'clock. You hop off. I'm like, bet.
Oh,
Hop
that's
off at
perfect.
2, get changed, leave my house at 2:30, tea times at 3.
Doesn't get dark till 7:30 now, so you're good.
Facts.
Plus the fucking golf course usually isn't too packed at that time. At that time.
I
Well,
gotta
I don't know
go.
on Friday, but
I gotta go to a different one because the one that I was at, they have the high school team there on Friday
oh yeah.
and they
Yeah.
walk. And I don't want to
Yeah,
get
that's
stuck behind them.
obnoxious, dude. That sucks. Yeah,
Maybe
getting
I'll try
stuck
to
behind
tee
a
off
walker is the
before them.
worst.
Maybe I'll like try to get like a 2:30 or a 2:45 tee time.
There you
Because
go,
I
just
think they
fly
start
through
at
it.
like 2:58. I think that's when they start. The guy said.
You think you'll get paired up with randoms again?
I don't know. That's
I've-
fine
I
if
don't.
I mean
Yeah, I don't mind
probably.
it, dude. Every time that I've gotten paired up with random people, it's been fun. Like Doobie sent that Snapchat and weekday today of last year. When we
Yeah,
played with
yeah,
those
yeah.
old
Yeah,
couple, and they were pretty fun.
yeah. Yeah,
They
every
didn't mind us
time
getting
I've
rowdy.
gotten paired up with people, like it's fine, dude. Like some people are like boring, but nobody like sucks too bad. And like I want to play golf, and like what am I gonna not play golf because I don't have friends that like live close enough that can play golf with me?
All right.
No, I'm just gonna go out by myself, and if I get paired up with people and I have to play with people, whatever.
And honestly, dude, when you play by yourself or just like with random people, like it allows you to hone in on your game more and like kind of focus on getting better.
Yeah, less of like when you're with your friends and you're like, fuck it, let's drink a 6 pack on the front nine and a 6 pack on the back nine. Hit this
Yeah.
joint.
Do have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Bob Does Sports?
Nah, not
It's
big on the YouTube.
so it's this you've probably seen him like on Instagram and stuff because I know you follow like Breezy Golf and like those accounts. But it's one of those guys, and he has this YouTube channel where it's him and his friend Joseph. They go out and they play, like they do these challenges on the golf course. They'll do like, so each they have the series now where it's like first to five wins 5 grand, and they'll go on a trip to like Pebble Beach or whatever. And so like they'll go out, they'll play 9 holes for the challenge, and they play like stroke play. So like each hole, whoever wins that hole, you get 1 point, and then whoever
Right.
has the most points by the end of 9 obviously wins like that match. And dude, they're so fucking funny, dude. It's so fucking good. Like they have cameras in their golf carts, like GoPros, that kind of point down at their face, like while they're driving in between shots. And they'll tee off and have like the ball trackers so you can see their shots. And they just like, dude, they just like go back and forth with each other and just crack jokes. And they did this one challenge where they each have to drink 12 beers before 18 holes is over. And
Mm.
it's so funny. Like it gets so messy, but it's the fucking like it's great content, man. And each video is only like 20 minutes, so it's like a short episode of something. So like today I threw one on while I was finishing up work, and they were playing at some course in South Cali. And it's so cool to see like the difference of golf courses it is compared to like down here. Out there, there's like no trees. It's all just like desert and brush like on the sides. Like there's a few trees, but like not like Myrtle Beach where it's like on each side of the fairway is just lined with trees on pretty much every hole. But
Yeah.
it's really entertaining stuff.
My cousin's husband is getting moved from Hawaii to San Diego. So maybe whenever I go visit him out in San Diego, maybe I'll see if we can play.
Dude, I've always wanted to go to San Diego. It looks fucking awesome out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying to Lex. I was like, I've heard good things. I was like, yeah, dude, Joe Rogan said that San Diego is like the best place in Cali because like it's dope as fuck, but it's not super populated like LA and San Francisco. And she was like, oh, Joe Rogan, like live and die by Joe Rogan. Like she was giving me a hard
Yeah,
time.
dude. People hate Joe Rogan, but like he's just a good guy, man. Like he kind of like looks for the best in each side of like an argument and like forms his own opinions. And like he's had times where like, he's been called out for spreading like misinformation. And he's like, even then, when that happens, he's like, yeah, that was my bad. Like I should have researched or whatever. I should have done more research and like,
But even them,
yeah.
dude, he's not spreading disinformation. Other people are spreading disinformation like through his platform. He's not saying like him having a guest on doesn't mean that he agrees with their views. It's just him
Right.
talking to somebody.
Right. And that's what I like about him. He like lets like no matter who it is, like he lets them have a voice and like allows them to have a conversation and allows people to hear like both sides of stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like some shows where they have an agenda and they just like don't let certain people on. Like most of the time, like 90% of the time, he has interesting people on. He has people that of all sorts of different types of like not ways of life, but like different like interests. Like he'll have like ex-convicts on, he'll have like fucking geography people on. I forget what they're called, but like people that like study historical geography. He'll have MMA people on, he'll have politicians on. He had fucking Elon Musk on his show. Like he's just open to everything, dude. And
He
like
has rappers
wants
on
to
his
learn.
show.
Yeah, dude.
He
The
has
episode with Freddie Gibbs
philosophers
is
on his
awesome.
throw.
Philosophers, like it's all just like really interesting. And there's like a reason why he's the biggest podcaster in the world. And people just, haters gonna hate, man.
And there's a reason why we're next.
Yes, sir.
We're
Random roommates up next, baby.
about to be number 2 in the world behind Joe Rogan. And then we're gonna take him over. We're coming for you,
Yeah.
Joseph.
Well, dude, think about it. When he
Or should we
started
call him Mr.
podcasting,
Rogan? He's kind of an old man.
Mr. Joseph,
Mr. Yosef?
Mr. Joseph. When he started podcasting, dude, it was like 2007. Podcast wasn't really even a fucking thing back then, but he was just like one of the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
10 years later, look at him now. If we just keep sticking with it, dude, and just doing our thing, like not really worrying about, because that's the thing, like everybody wants instant gratification, dude. Like you and I know we're not getting the craziest engagement on our pods right now, but like I feel like 99% of the time we put most of our effort into it. Like we come on here and try and engage and like have good
Yeah.
conversations. Like we could be doing more like with our social media, but we also have
For
full-time
sure, for sure.
jobs. We also have full-time jobs, and most podcast shows have people that do that themselves. But like we'll get there, dude. It's just a matter of like sticking with it and fucking, you know what I mean? Like you can't just give up after you don't see instant success after a year.
Maybe we could hire like some 12-year-olds to put some social media posts out for us. Maybe
Yeah.
12 soon, maybe 15.
I mean, dude, I literally do that for a living. Like I could do it myself. It's just hard to find the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't have the time either. So sometimes on occasion, I'll think of a tweet and then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna send this one from the random roommates.
Yeah. I gotta, dude, it's like the past month or two, like I'm usually always on Twitter, like sending out a bunch of tweets, but like my Twitter game's been kind of weak lately. So I got to get back on there and just spewing stupid shit.
Mhm.
I usually like, I'll be driving. I'll think of like a funny tweet and I'll be like, I got to tweet that later, but I never remember.
Never, dude, never remember.
Maybe
I
we
don't
should hire
remember
Clay.
anything.
Maybe we should hire Clay, dude. Clay's great with that stuff.
Tweeting?
Yeah, he's a great tweeter.
Hey, I'm all about Clay tweets. It's fucking UNC 2.5 want me some money.
Bro, after we got off the other night, I went out there and told him about that. He started laughing. He was like,
How
"Hell
could you
yeah, dude! I
not?
gotta put more burrito bets in."
Oh, dude, we got some March Madness going on tonight.
Yeah, was it
Um,
the Sweet 16
Sweet 16, yes, sir. And we got USA Mexico.
tonight?
Yeah, World Cup qualifier starts at 10.
Oh fuck, I'm definitely putting that on, playing some Fortnite and throwing down some beers.
Dude, I'm like upset because oh my god, Gonzaga's losing.
Really?
Gonzaga 58-66. They're down 8 with 2 minutes left in the second half.
Wow. When does St. Peter's play?
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. And then the other game going on right now is Nova and Michigan. Nova's up 9 with 5 minutes left. I put money on Nova -5. And then I put that in a couple days ago, and then I saw that the line dropped to -4.5. So I put more money on them today at -4.5.
Nice. That should
And they're,
hit.
and they're up 9, so better fucking hit. Let's go. Close it
Yeah.
out. Oof, Gonzaga, though.
Yeah, that's tough. That's gonna be a big bracket buster.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people had them. The Houston game, Houston, Arizona starts at 10, and I got Houston as my natty champs. So hopefully when I
is
listen
that
to this
tonight?
tomorrow, I don't get upset. Yeah.
time's
The
that
US
start?
men's game and the Houston game both start at 10 o'clock, and I don't know which one to watch.
Oh, I'm watching the soccer game for sure. USA Mexico's always gonna be good.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're for sure. I'll probably see if I have one of them on like one of my like ESPN or something like that. Then I'll probably watch it on there.
Yeah.
Whichever one's
I,
easier to get.
Dude, so I told you today that Maggie and I got approved for our apartment.
Your congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Super fucking hype, dude. We actually ended up getting like one of the bigger ones, and it has a fucking like so it's townhouse setup. So like we have an upstairs, and
Mhm.
upstairs is the master, and outside we have like these like doors that open up like next to our bed or where our bed would be, and it's just like a big balcony that overlooks like the street, and then like right across the street is the brewery I was telling you about. It's called Satellite,
Mm,
and then like the taco truck and like the little shops and stuff. We literally got the perfect one, dude. It's fucking hype.
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm super
I
stoked.
cannot wait to come see.
It's good, dude. It's gonna be so fun, bro.
Brewery and the taco truck right across the street. Fire me up.
Right across the
Fire
street,
me
dude.
all the way up.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking log off work at like noon every day. Just fucking walk over to the taco truck and get a taco or two and a beer for lunch, and just fucking walk back, take the dogs out. Like it's prime setup, dude.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's cool too, because like so it was an old military housing buildings that they turned into like townhouses.
Okay.
And all the floors are like cement, like smooth cement floors, kind of like you would see in like Lowe's, like
Yeah.
that type of flooring.
Yeah.
And like all the walls are brick. So
Okay.
it's got like an old like firehouse type feel to it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Happy for you.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna come burn that town to the ground. Except not your place
Mhm.
because it's fucking brick and cement. It can't burn.
Brick, son, you can't. Even if you try.
You can just make it hot.
Oh yeah, it definitely gets super fucking hot. That's for
Super hot
sure.
fire. All right, let's
Super
get the
hot
fuck
fire
out of
flames.
here.
Let's do it, man. We'll be back when we recording next Monday or not Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back to our normal schedule next whenever you see us. I guess we're gonna be back to normal now because this bitch we're gonna drop it on Monday.
Yes, sir. We got to figure out how to get the fucking Apple shit figured out.
Yeah, we got to figure out Apple shit. We got to figure out a couple things, but busy season coming to an end. I'm gonna have time to dive into some of this shit.
Busy semen. Semen.
Jesus.
Ooh, busy. My semen be busy, son. Yeah. When was our first episode? July, June?
I don't know. Probably coming
I
up
fe-
on it.
I was gonna say we've been at this for a while now. It's probably coming up pretty fast. We're coming up on 50 episodes pretty soon here.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
at what, 43?
I think our last one was 43.
All right, so that
I
should
think
be
this
soon.
one
Maybe
is
we'll do something-
44
Maybe we'll do something fun for that. Figure something out.
for the big 5-0.
Yeah. That's a milestone. I feel like a lot of people that start podcasts do 20 of them and they're like, fuck this.
I think we need to aim higher.
Yeah. I think we'll celebrate with 50 because that's like our first big milestone, like 50 episodes. That's over.
Okay,
'cause
I
all of
think
our
that when we hit 100, instead of putting out an episode, we should put out snips, best snips of
a
our
best
first
of.
99.
We'll do a best of.
Yeah,
All right.
our 100th will be a
Um,
best of the first 99.
Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe we do a best of as like our bonus episode for that week, and then depending on time of year when that is, we can do like a in-person podcast episode.
Mm.
Like
Can we
we'll
do
get
a live
together.
one
Yeah,
with
that
a
would be
with a
fun.
stage and an audience?
Just go to like an open mic and set up our own mics. Like, I know we only got 5 minutes, but
Can we
do you
get
even
an
know
hour?
do you know who we are?
Who do you think you are? I am.
I am.
Maybe
Just get
maybe we
blacked
just go
out drunk
take over
before.
an open mic and all right, we're just gonna do a podcast. We're just gonna chat. You guys
Yeah,
are
we're
here.
just gonna sit here and
chat.
talk. Somebody give me a beer.
All right, so yeah, when we do that for our 100th episode, we'll let you guys know where we're gonna do our open mic and take the
Yeah,
place
you
down.
guys got to come through.
Until then, enjoy your week, make somebody smile, and tell a friend about us if you giggled.
And by the way, your next laugh, it's on us.
It's on us. Follow us, you fucking idiots.